This is my first track race in 3 years. After 2 years of marathoning, in this video I traveled to California to see how fast I can run a 10K. And I also get to watch some world-class athletes compete in the distance as well. This trip was insane. Definitely not one that I will forget anytime soon. Stick around to see how my race goes.
That was really hard. Oh boy. Where are we going, Eliza? You know where we're going? We're going to California.
Alright, we're here in San Juan Capistrano. Overall, I'm feeling pretty good. Some people are wondering, why are you going back to the track? Why am I racing a 10K in the first place? First reason I'm doing a 10K is because I believe that dropping down in distance and running these faster paces will ultimately help my own marathoning, make those faster paces that I want to run in a marathon just that much easier. The second reason is you gotta do what excites you. And right now, running a good track season, maybe getting some PRs in the 10K and 5K sounds really exciting to me, and I just can't wait to get on the track and see what I'm made of. Third reason, and perhaps the most important reason, is I'm kind of traumatized. Last year's marathoning didn't quite go according to plan, and I need to build some confidence running some different events before I go back to the marathon. I can't wait to see what happens. I'm stoked. I guess the one thing to be concerned about, my eyes have been swollen a little bit the last few days. I've been waking up just right when I wake up, and I don't know if it's a sign of some other underlying sickness maybe that's arriving, but for now I'm just ignoring it. I don't think that it is affecting me. I think I feel the same. But I guess if it doesn't go well, I'm blaming it on the baggy eyes. Now, in terms of race strategy, I have to keep in mind that I'm actually probably one of the slowest seated people in this entire meet. With my PR of 28:55, I got into the meet by 5 seconds. And even in my slowest heat, there are people that have run 28:25. That's no joke. That's pretty quick. A 10K is pretty monotonous. You're just coming around 25 times around the track. And frankly, I've been pretty vocal that I don't think the 10K should be a track event anymore. Hot take, the most exciting event in track and field, the 10K. 25 laps on the track. Doesn't belong on the track. But here we are, and it's still the event that I think I'm best at on the track, so I'm gonna support it. Link it in the description where I chose what track spikes I would be wearing for this race. I am planning to lace up in the Metaspeed LP. I'm excited about them. They have so much cushion, and they feel the most like a super shoe of any track spike I've tried on. Wish me luck. I'm definitely a little scared.
You know what they say, when in Southern California.
After those freaking amazing tacos, we hit up the beach.
This place is real.
Did a little bit of sightseeing. Then it was time for my pre-race shakeout.
All right, guys, it's Friday evening. We're just about 24 hours until race time, and I'm just getting in a couple miles shakeout. Make sure the legs feel good after that flight. And you know, as usual, they feel pretty terrible, pretty stiff, but that's why we get here a day early.
The morning of the race, we did some more sightseeing of the area. Even though I'm here to race, I think it's important to take advantage of the trip and enjoy the time while I'm here. Just pulled up to the meet. It's a little crazy because this feels so low-key. I have yet to see anybody else who's here yet. My heat is so much before the pro heats. It's hard to believe that this is a silver label event. Like, there's no one here yet.
Thomas Fafard of Canada, a NATAC runner-up.
Good luck. Bro, you got it. You got it, bro. I'm scared. Whatever happens, happens though, but.
That's Ryan Clay.
On your mark. And just like that, I'm racing on the track again.
I got out a little quick, coming through 232 seconds, but quickly settled back and came through the first lap in 69 seconds, which is right on my goal pace. I wanted to run 69 flat per lap. Right here I came through 800 in 217, and I had a decision to make. The group in front of me looked to be running 67s, and the group behind me looked to be running 70s, and I had to pick one.
Nice job, Michael. That was a 70 low. That's perfect. 70 low. You got it.
Yeah. I ran a dramatically slow 72 to fall back to this group.
That was 69 high. Good job, everybody. Good job.
I ended up coming through 5K about 15 to 20 seconds slower than I had originally planned.
That was a 70. That was a 70. Nice job, you guys.
It was at that point that I finally got the courage to take control, but it only lasted 2 laps before it got taken over again. So when I thought I was going out conservatively and would have a nice negative split, the last 4K or so turned into complete survival mode. And as you can see here, it took all that I had just to hang on to this group. We were still splitting 71s with the occasional 72, but definitely slowing down. At this point, I have just 4 laps to go, 1 mile. I need to dig deep to see what I've got left in me, and I am so grateful to have had these guys to drag me along for the ride.
You got it, Michael. You got it right there. Right there. 1200. 1200.
At this point, my main goal was just to maintain as best as I could and then close hard the last lap. And then maybe, just maybe, I could still dip under 29:30.
Let's finish. Let's finish.
I'd forgotten what that was like. That was really hard. Oh boy. I'm glad that I settled back early. That was plenty tough to run 70s.
Yeah.
Holy cow. Needless to say, I think that I have a lot more work to kind of dial in a good track race. But proud of myself for mostly staying with that group.
Yeah. Well, I mean, bro, it's hard coming back to the track. It is hard coming back to the track.
That was freaking tough.
Yeah.
While I was digesting what just happened in my first track race back in 3 years, we got front row seats to this insane fast 10K. It's a video. Somebody went up. I was just trying to show the 6 Somebody went up. I mean, seriously, we watched 7 guys break 27 minutes. That's just stupid. If you haven't heard about this or seen this, you need to go watch this. And it occurred to me while we were watching this that there probably won't be a race this fast again until the Olympics. Now that so many of them already have the Olympic standard, it's not likely to see them race together again until a world stage. All that to say, this race was sick.
Let's go! Dude, it's all Fisher, dude. It's all Fisher. Let's go!
Laguna Beach. Yeah, what better place to recap my experience at the 10 last night? So I've had some time to reflect about how things went yesterday and my performance overall yesterday. If I had to rate it, 1 thumbs up, a B minus, and I don't even know that I can give myself a bad grade based on how I felt the day of and how I executed, because honestly I don't know that I could have run a whole lot faster. I frankly just never felt a loose, poppy, good feel that you expect to have in a track race. If I can still grit out a 29:30 when I'm not feeling that good and I'm sluggish and it's my first race back, then I think it actually bodes well for the future. Hold up, I didn't feel good on race day? What was it that I said before the race?
My eyes have been swollen a little bit the last few days. I've been waking up.
There you have it. I'm blaming it on the puffy eyes. No, but seriously, at the time of editing this, a week later, I actually can tell you that I had to stay home from work for a few days immediately following this trip due to sickness. Now, I can't say how much this actually affected me in the end, but it is what it is, so I have to move on. There were 3 heats of the 10K, and I was ranked almost dead last out of everybody there, and I got almost dead last out of everybody there. That meet was just full of world-class athletes, and I'm not world-class. I'm trying to be at least country class. Look, it's my first race in 3 years on the track. My bust has been rusty. My rust has been busty. The only way to really learn how to run track and these paces faster is to get in there and race it. But that's going to do it for this trip. Thank you so much for following along. I will be jumping in a track race very soon, traveling probably back to California for said track races. Catch you in the next one.